Hey everyone, so this video is about the book Presence, Bringing Your Boldest Self to Your Biggest Challenges, written by Amy Cuddy, who is a Harvard professor. And this book is basically about being your authentic self. It's talking about how you should be, or you should try to be yourself when you're talking to others, because through her research, they found that being you, authentically you, and displaying that will actually get you further ahead than being nervous or kind of insecure. And the reason for that is that if you demonstrate insecurity or you're not being truthful, then others aren't going to trust you as much, because if you aren't even true to yourself, you might not even be true to them. So that's kind of what this story or this book is about. Now, she talks about how there are certain poses that we can stand in, or certain poses we can make that will increase our power or our presence. And basically, what she's found in her research is that certain poses or certain ways that we move our body has a body-brain connection. So in this video, I'm going to share with you some of these poses that she talks about, some of the power poses that you can do to increase your power or your confidence before you go in for an interview, or before you have to make a speech in front of people. So I'm going to show you these power poses and also the powerless poses. Okay, so these power poses is, the very first one is kind of right here. So it's you are standing with your arms at the side of your hips, just kind of standing for 2 minutes. Again, all of these poses you're supposed to do for 2 minutes. So the very first one is standing with your hands on your hips, and do that for 120 seconds. Another is sitting on a chair with your feet up and your hands are supporting your head. So that's number 2. The third is to kind of show, I guess, an authoritative pose where you're leaning forward on a table. So you have both arms down on the table and you're leaning forward. Another one is where you are open, or you're sitting on a chair with your legs spread open and you have your arm on the side of your chair or another chair. And the last one is kind of similar to the very first one, where you're sitting on a chair and you have one of your legs on your knee, and you are leaning back with your arms against or supporting your head. And so basically, these are the power poses, and the idea behind that is that you're more open, or you are more receptive. These are poses that you would exude, or you would do or hold if you were more confident. And so she was saying that if you're holding these poses, it'll naturally or help increase your state of confidence. All right, so let's look at some of the powerless poses. So she says that these are the powerless poses. So here is, you're making yourself kind of smaller. You are crossing your legs and crossing your arms. You're making yourself smaller, so you're powerless. This one right here, where you're sitting on a chair, where you're again making yourself smaller. This one right here, again, you're making yourself smaller. You have your arm on your neck and your other arm is kind of supporting your elbow, but you're making yourself smaller, so therefore it's kind of a powerless pose. This one right here is you're making yourself smaller on the chair. Again, both of them are poses where you are powerless. Alright, well anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you like this video and you want to see other videos, please subscribe so you can get notifications of them, and check out my website at www.bookstakeaway.com to see other books I've reviewed. And also, if you're interested in this book, there's a link down below. Alright, well thank you for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye for now.